Hey, welcome back to Scrapbooks Made Easy with Beth. Today I am going to show you a really fun page using the Tropic Time. There's the tone on tone and the designer, and then I'm going to use some embellishments, and I'm also going to use one of the punches. So this is the paper. They've got tone and designer. Like I said, I'm using a little bit of each. So the first thing I did was I picked the base sheets that I want to use, which I'm using the two greens. And it doesn't matter, like I want my patterns to go the same way. It doesn't really matter which way. And then I am going to cut this sheet of paper so it fits on the side of the paper. And I want this one to be 10 by 10. So to do that, I am going to put this at the 10. And then one of the things I love about this trimmer is I can go to the 10. I can see the 10. Oh, let me reline it back up. The 10 mark is right there, so I line up the white line, push and go up. And now I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go to the 10, doing it this way so you can see it. I'm again going to go to the 10, line up the white line, push and go up. And now I have this paper, so I could still do 12 by 12s on this, which I really like having that extra. So that's going to be a 10 by 10. And then this page, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm making this one a 7 by 10. So I'm going to cut over 7. I still want to go down 10. It could be 7-ish. I'm going to go to my 10 and go up. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go to the 10. And now I'm going to go to the 7. And now I have another, see how nice and big this is, and it's 12 inches to use for something else. So I'm going to set that aside so I can show you what I'm doing with these. And these I'm going to go just a little bit down from the top. I want to make sure you can see that. A little bit down from the top there. And also, I'm going to match that up over here. So I'm going to grab my tape runner. I'm going to go ahead and put these down. So I'm going to go all the way to the end, but I'm going to leave a little bit of room up at the top, just so that green shows through. I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to line those up to make sure that I line these up so they match on the top. So 7 by 10, 10 by 10. Then I am going to take this green with the leaf punch, line it up with the black there, and I'm going to make 2 borders going all the way across. Then you line up, I know I taught this earlier, line up to cover up the blue. And you're going to keep going, lining up that blue. So there's one. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing again. So I have it going all the way across the bottom of my double page spread. That one got a little twisted up in there. All right, that's nothing that the tape runner won't fix. All right, so now these can go along the bottom of my page just for some extra color down there. That's pretty. So again, I'll take my tape runner. If you don't know about the repositionable tape runner, it's fabulous for this kind of anything, if it's an embellishment or paper, but when you have all the holes in it, the repositionable just sticks to this. It's not on my paper. And if I mess up and put it down in the wrong spot, I can move it. I love the repositionable. All right, so there's that. Now I'm going to take a different color. This is going to be my it matches the orange here, so I'm gonna use this for my mats. So I want these, I want 3 4x6s. So I'm going to cut this at 6 inches. And now I'm gonna turn it, and I'm gonna cut it at 4. I'm gonna cut it at 4 again. And that gives me 3 4x6 mats. So I'm gonna put these sizes on them so you know what I have. 4x6, 4x6. And I'm just gonna put that up there and that up there because I'm going to use one of these. I'm actually gonna do this sideways. And then I have 2 more 4x6s. I'm going to put one towards the top and then one towards the bottom. I'm gonna leave a little bit of this hanging out, so I want you to see the color. And then I'm gonna take what's left, and I want 3x4s. So I am going to cut this at 3 inches. And now I can do the same 4, 4, and 4. So now I have 3 3x4s. So these can be for smaller pictures. I'm going to put 2 here. And then I can put 1 up here. So let me stick these down. And again, just use whatever you like for how you space these out. I'm gonna go up a little higher on this one. And I can stick these down. And I'm gonna match that because I want that to be about the same going this way and this way. So I'd like to have them right next to each other when you're doing that. Same thing here. I'm gonna try to do about the same amount. All right, so now I have that. And now I can take the embellishments. I could take another piece here if I wanted to take the other side of this, and I could put that there. You put lined paper and have a journal box. Or I could take this, remember this is 7x10 and this is 10x10. I can take this and put a title there. So maybe I want to do Tropic Time, or Here Comes the Sun. That'll stand out a little bit better. I could put some palm trees down here. Or that's pretty. And then you could even put some foam squares under there to make it pop a little bit. So there's so many pretty embellishments here. Put them on top of each other. So I'm going to use just a few of these, and I would put them right here with some foam squares because that'll make that pop a little bit. So I would stick that down with some foam squares and just kind of decorate how you like it. I would put another photo down here that's not matted, or I would turn that into a journal box. I'm just kind of looking through the embellishments to see what I would like over here. You could put the big pineapple. Here comes the sun. So yeah, just decorate it however you want using the embellishments. There's also stickers that go with Tropic Time. So, of course, living in Florida, we do a lot of beach and boating and pool. So this Tropic Time is perfect for us. So that's what I have. Got your sizes there, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next week.